woman raised her rifle and aimed at the fighter plane in the sky. When the fighter plane dived down, the woman decisively pulled the trigger and hit the German pilot with one shot. The German fighter plane immediately fell into the forest, and the other fighter plane turned around and ran away in fear. The German army dropped several bombs on the Soviet army, and the Soviet army had no time to react. Then the fighter plane began to fire wildly, and rows of bullets penetrated the Soviet soldiers. The passing woman was not spared and fell to the ground after being hit in the arm. The Soviet Union's combat effectiveness was too weak in the early days of the war, and it was soon beaten by the German army without any ability to fight back. The woman survived by chance. Looking at the corpses on the ground in front of her, the Soviet commander wanted to get up, but couldn't. At this time, the German fighter plane dived down again. The woman picked up the rifle on the ground and shot at the German fighter plane in the sky, but the distance was too far, and 2 consecutive shots failed to hit. In order to save the Soviet commander, the woman desperately pulled the bolt to load the gun. This time she did not rush to shoot, but waited for the German fighter plane to approach. When the German plane was about to shoot down the Soviet commander, the woman fired a fatal shot, shooting the German plane down into the forest and saving the Soviet commander. However, the woman fainted due to excessive bleeding.